Braxon, you were about
Yeldin,
to ask something?
yeah, I was going to say something, Yeldin. You're saying we should avoid these two holes because a creature might be in there. But if we
Yep.
proceed onwards, it could come out and block our exit. So
Mhm.
Well,
perhaps
likely.
we'd be better
Well,
off
the fact,
investigating and getting rid of it.
I agree. Let's
well,
investigate.
the Ragar suggested we avoid these strange creatures of him, and if I were to have a guess, this would be the same thing.
Yeah, but Ragok didn't tell us what sort of creatures we better avoid. I mean, he can't really describe them in a way that we can make head or tails of.
I'm just going to reveal a little bit of these holes so you can see that they definitely do go further, kind of thing.
It looks like there's
Everything
another
is
room
5 foot square.
behind them. And likely or not, there's probably another way into the room that it's going through, traveling in.
Maybe. Would Higgimus be able to fit through there and Braxton?
He can fit through the bottom one, because this one down here appears to be a doorway that the side wall has collapsed, whereas this one appears to be a wall that has collapsed. Most of the rest of you could fit through that, could squeeze through that.
If you guys want to go forward, we can go forward that way.
Alright, if you guys want to kill this thing, I'll pull my great sword off my baldric and I'll start to head in that room.
I'll have my bow at the ready and follow behind.
I got my bow ready. We got 2 weeks about doing this. We can either scout it out first, or we can go in and force. What are people's preferred methods?
Higgimus is not that wise, so you would have to say something to interrupt him.
And it's, he's
Yeah,
already
basically
gone.
he's making his way in there right now. If you want to stop him and discuss this, do so now.
No, if he's going, he's going.
Braxton will follow him in.
Okay, so Higgimus and Braxon are going to go in down here. Is anyone going to go up through here?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna go up through here with my bow at the ready.
Okay.
I will go with Yeldin.
I follow. I hold my spell at the ready.
Spell on the fingertip.
Yep.
Evil
Alrighty.
glare coming from Lever's face.
Go ahead and reveal this room. All right, you basically just all pile into this room. And let me go ahead and reveal a little bit more.
Where are these tracks that I've been seeing going?
I will tell you as soon as I get the right tool to reveal stuff.
Uh-huh.
It might be a good idea to point it out. If you are actively tracking, you need to lead the party.
Well, I came up through here, so.
No, I'd just say for future reference, if you want to. Because people are walking over the tracks.
All right. Yeah, Yeldin, give me a tracking proficiency.
Oh boy. I don't know if that's a failure because of modifiers.
It is. You can see that there are that whatever it is has passed through here, but beyond that, you can't tell anything.
It comes in here, and then I don't know where it goes from here. I see it all over the place, layered upon layered.
All right. As you enter, I need everyone to roll 1d10, please.
Oh boy, surprise check.
Yep.
Oh, it's a shame we don't have a party full of elves. We elves can't be surprised.
Oh.
Lafdul, you rolled a d20.
Did I? Oh. Sorry.
It's okay.
So do we even need to roll surprise checks?
What was that? That was an 8.
If elves can't be surprised.
Elves can be surprised.
So there was something about it if they're traveling as a group.
They can surprise others.
Oh yeah, if we're traveling as a group with elves only.
Alright, yeah.
All right.
And
Oh,
in non-metal armor, opponents suffer a -4 penalty to the surprise roll.
no one is actually surprised when a large orangish yellow blob drops from the ceiling right in the center of the room and forms a pseudopod and lashes out at Higgimus. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
What's the
Ooh,
pseudopod?
No.
it's a slime. Great. Slashing damage is going to be it's going to be a bad idea.
You don't know anything about that. You don't know anything about that. You don't know what it is.
Yeah, you can't.
From observation.
Yeah, after a
crap.
few rounds.
That's right.
It's a blob monster.
So make sure that you're clicking on your sprite or your token, whatever. Oops.
Yeah.
I gotta click the select button.
Where am I?
Yeah, well, we're
Down-
down the bottom.
Yeah, down at the bottom.
Down here.
Yeah. No, I've zoomed in and I've scrolled off the page. Hang on.
Longbow,
Okay.
seraph arrow.
Engage Steve McQueen mode.
Wait, what the hell?
Why did that not? Oh, is this adding
Hey.
the? Oh,
Arrow.
God, it's adding.
Input
It's.
value.
I forgot. It's
There we
adding.
go.
Who's GB can I hear?
You need to get rid of the spiders too.
Leva, was that yours? Yes, it is. Okay, so we got to that. All right.
I did pretty good for a change. I normally get really bad initiative.
I got pretty decent initiative for a longbow.
I got the worst you can get.
Yeah.
Okay, and we roll for the
Style.
creature. Oh, well, it got about the best it could get.
Yeah. Kit. Sorry, I walked off for a second to use the bathroom.
Oh, so only Leva's gonna get to go first? Before it?
I'm gonna
Freaking
roll for sling.
Okay.
Blob's got 0.
Well,
What?
not yet. I haven't modified it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Roll down.
Oh wait, blob is right. Blobs are generally very slow still.
There we go.
not this one.
Is that Ragic with 14?
Yes.
Ah,
It doesn't
okay.
have his name.
Yeah.
it doesn't?
Shout out to Ragged what
Alright.
we're potentially seeing, like a blob. Does he like tell us what it is?
He can hear it, and he can smell it, and he says, he shouts out, "This is one of the dangers I spoke of."
Okay.
Thanks for
What's
the
it
heads
do?
up.
Oh, great. So,
Oh,
what's
but
this
the early
smash it?
warning.
I need to.
I ask him, is it poisonous? Is it dangerous? Does it
So
do
you
things to us?
Should be able to see his name now.
Yeah, Ragged.
Yep. We can't see his health bar though.
That's fine. Well, all right. I'll modify that. Let's see, which one is that? That is that one. There we go. Now you should be able to.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Leva, you get to go first.
Magic missile.
All right.
Yeah, with initiative of 2, you got 1+1.
I think you cursed the royal.
All right. Your
Yes.
missile
Okay,
flies
magic-
out.
Is
Magic
it just
missile.
+1 now?
Yes, it is 1+1.
2
One-
damage.
1d4 plus 1, not 1d4 plus 2.
Wait, +2.
What?
Don't worry about
No, she put in +2, so it's
It
what?
only dealt 2 points of damage.
Okay.
That's probably better than what I'm going to do to it.
All right, your missile flies out and hits it with an odd squishing sound, which is unusual considering that the missile has no actual weight to it. But
It's got force.
yeah, it
You
does.
see ripples in the
Yeah,
blob.
Yes, and it
The-
ripples a
the-
bit.
it's basically a magical bludgeoning damage.
All right, so it is going to swing its pseudopod at Higgimus. And get a critical hit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Why can't we see these? You should be rolling these.
Well,
He's rolling them with real
so
dice.
yeah, I'm rolling them with real
Yeah.
dice. Can you not? I actually wanted to ask that. Can you not hear when I roll dice?
I heard the sound of the
Okay.
dice at the table.
Okay, good.
I
Yeah.
hear the dice, and I trust the DM.
Well, let me put it this way. One of the reasons why I don't roll in using the game, the Roll20s dice, is so that I can fudge them when the results don't make sense or I want to be nice.
Also, Roll20 is terrible when it comes to giving you the dice rolls you want.
Well, yeah, but it's not so much the dice rolls that I want; it's the dice rolls that I don't want that I'm concerned about. All right. Well, let's see. This is a large creature, and you are... No, it is not a large creature. It is a medium creature, so it is smaller than you. All right.
So I guess does that mitigate it a bit?
Yes, it reduces the potential negative effects. Bludgeoning versus humanoids.
Oh, rolled on missing head. Sorry.
Well, it did miss your head.
No, I'm sorry. Cut off your head.
Oh.
Knock off your head.
No, it's
Or
it's
it'd be knocked
bludgeoning,
off
so it
your
can't
head.
cut off. It could crush, perhaps.
Crush.
All right. So
Engulf head.
it hits your left arm. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm gonna say right-handed because I'm right-handed in real life.
Okay. What were you carrying in your left hand?
Lantern.
Okay. Your lantern is dropped.
Did it break?
Is it spelling?
They're usually pretty good, but I'll have it roll a saving throw in a moment. So let's see.
Oh,
Damage
boy.
that it is going to deal.
It's still partially glass, though, isn't it? So
Yeah. So it deals 19 points of damage.
Joe,
I'm
what?
out.
Wow.
Oh, how much hit points do you have?
16.
That was a critical.
Negative 3.
That was a critical. Yeah, Lafdul, if you want to spend your turn to
Wait, how
your
dead
healing-
is he?
well, he's not
He's
dead.
been knocked
He's
unconscious straight out.
Oh,
The
great.
force
that
of
means
the
he's gonna be
blow-
useless for the rest of the fucking session.
The pseudopod swings out against you, hits your arm, and with surprising
Sends you
strength
flying.
for something like this, it slams you into the wall. You drop
Yeah.
your lantern. The lantern is just fine, though. The light does go out from it, but the lantern itself is fine.
We were only using one lantern.
Activated provision.
Then, yeah, you guys are in some trouble then.
We used it both. Higgimus and Braxon both said they wanted to use their lanterns at the same time.
Okay, then you're not in trouble from that.
Yay.
Okay, and I don't think the effects of this, other than going down, I don't think are that bad. Let me double check.
Arm crushed.
He has a broken arm for the rest of the day.
Yeah, no, there are no
Interesting.
permanent effects other than going down. So, yeah, that's a great
Damn.
first attack
Question.
for the monsters.
Yeah. And any of you guys do get me up, I'm gonna be worthless
Yeah.
the rest of the trip here.
Because he took bludgeoning damage, is he bleeding, so to speak? Is he dying?
Yeah, anytime you get knocked below 0, you're quote unquote bleeding out.
Basically, it's getting hit hard enough in the head that your head kind of splits open a bit and you start bleeding out.
Yeah, he's losing 1 hit point per round until he gets to -10, at which point he's dead.
Mm.
All right,
You've heard of
Braxon.
people breaking their heads open when they land on concrete badly.
So Braxton will put his lantern on the deck and hack at the blob.
You can't put it on the ground. You can drop it.
Okay. Well, if he can't put it down, then he'll keep holding onto it and hack at the blob,
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
which is not very good.
What's your Thaco? Because these things don't have good armor class.
Thaco is
With all your bonuses.
Hang on.
Should be pretty good since you're a fighter.
It's only a level 2 fighter, though.
Would that
Be
be
like
a Thaco
17
18?
or something.
Oh, Thaco, I've got 18.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a
The
miss.
longsword.
Okay. Yeldin?
Yay, arrows go away. D20. 17.
All right, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright.
You're using your bow, right?
1D. Yeah,
Yep.
Seraph
that's what-
arrows. 8.
Okay. An arrow
7.
sinks into the blob, and it does quiver as it takes the arrow fully inside of it.
It's Jello.
All right, Urgoth is going to swing his axe.
Might be putting. No,
And
so
he
it's putting
hits.
the acid damage. Uh-oh.
How much?
I'll go ahead and roll this. Do.
Bludgeoning damage. It's a big one, so I might not cut it into smaller ones.
7 damage.
7.
Wait. That didn't. Oh, it doubled it. It doubled it. Okay, I goofed up. I'll just do it this way.
Yeah. Oops.
All right, 8 points of damage.
That's 1 point better.
Well, no, it actually is. Should have been 4, so it's 4 points better.
Xanfyr, your
Yeah,
mic.
I'm getting
Yeah,
some
I'm hearing someone.
clicking.
I'm hearing a pop, pop, pop noise.
Oops. I was just messing with something. I'll stop. Do you still hear it?
No.
Okay then.
All right, it's Ragek's turn. He grasps his two-handed sword, moves around it, and takes a swing. And he hits. And I don't actually remember how much damage he deals.
Now we're gonna find out what kind of sword it
It's
is.
1d10.
For all we know, it's a +5 Vorpal sword.
It might be like +5 versus slimes.
That'd be a terrible sword.
Ooh,
Not in this case.
nice. The blow from his sword comes down, and with the previous axe blow, the creature apparently just cannot withstand this kind of assault, and it loses its cohesiveness and just kind of poops into a pool on the floor, and
Well done.
I get my arrow back.
it is now dead.
The
Yeah.
arrow would have been cut in half, though, wouldn't it?
Lafdul, you might want to do a healing check on Higgimus.
I
Actually,
just did a check.
because it's immediately after combat, can I do a healing proficiency
Right, that's what I
rather
mean.
than spell?
Yes. Because then you could also follow it up with a spell.
Where are
I'm
you
gonna laugh
healing?
if you end up somehow failing this.
Where is Higgimus?
Nope.
Success, isn't it?
Okay,
Or was that a
so
buff or blow?
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
success. All right, go ahead
going.
and roll 1d3. Actually, I think it's
Is it
is it
1d3 plus 1, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think so. You're right.
Yeah, it doesn't show me what it rolled. Oh, 2.
There we go.
Okay.
4.
Higgimus, if that doesn't get you up to 1 hit point, then set yourself at 1. Now you could follow up with a Cure Light Wounds if you wanted.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, considering we're not going to be able to drag him around.
It would take the entire party.
One.
Including our NPCs that are with us.
Oh,
All right, 8 hit points healed. Magic resistance did not fail. You know what?
Thankfully.
I forgot to roll the level adjustment for Leva's magic missile. Oops.
Yes,
I think
didn't
that's a bit too
wild
late
surge.
now.
Yeah, it's a
I
little
didn't
late now.
mind you.
Okay, with that healing, Higgimus is able to sit himself back up and get back up on his feet, but he's really woozy. Urgoth looks quite concerned, and Rogic appears quite annoyed.
I am also annoyed.
How did you get knocked out that quickly by a blob?
Do you want me to show you?
I'm gonna stand behind the dwarf now.
I have a feeling that Higgimus could sweep over the dwarf's head.
I'm gonna stand behind the ranger.
I'm gonna kind of
Remember this,
rotate.
right?
I'm gonna kind of rotate my arm. Is it broken?
No, it's not.
Do
Okay.
you need a
I think
healing
I'll-
potion, Higgimus?
It definitely hurts. Well, so he's very woozy. He needs rest.
he can't be in combat.
Somebody take the torch. Not the torch, the lamp, the lantern.
Is he going to be able to climb up a rope? 2 ropes at that.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Because he's so
probably
big,
not.
he can't be carried. Oh, actually, our friend might be able to, considering he's as big as him, but
He's not as big as him.
no.
Nowhere near.
No.
No. No.
Looks like we're camping down here.
He can't use a two-handed sword in one hand.
Right. Urgoth suggests going back to where the stairs were and just resting for as long as it takes.
Sounds like a good idea.
Is the poison cloud still there?
No, it
No.
dissipated.
Okay,
Gone.
then let's go do that.
Is there anything in this room while we're in this room?
Yeah, we should search the room while you guys help Higgimus
Yeah.
back there.
Yeah.
Braxon's going to check Higgimus's lantern, see if it's okay.
Yeah, it appears to be okay. A little bent, but it could probably be easily bent back into shape. It's nothing that's going to cause it to not function as it should.
Yeah, just
We've
give
got
you guys
time to
a
repair
reference how big Higgimus is. He's 8'10" and
Huge.
630 pounds.
So, that was a great first battle. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I was like
Yeah.
19. I was like, is he dead?
All you should
might-
know, we always battle in a way that you don't expect. Either we don't go in prepared, or we forget to check the stuff beforehand, or Higgimus goes dead in the middle. We never
Yeah.
know what you want us to do.
That's true. That is true. I should expect the unexpected.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so crawl back to the beginning.
Yeah. Well, not crawl, but with some assistance, you're able to walk back there just fine.
Yeah. Braxon's going to help Higgimus.
I guess I would be helping him as well.
Okay. It'll take at least 8 hours of rest. Normally, I say that it would require a full day, but since Lafdul got to him so quickly, I'm gonna waive that.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
good
turn on
roll
my
as
lamp.
well.
I'm sorry.
That's good.
I'm gonna turn my lamp off.
Okay.
Braxton is blind, so Higgimus.
If someone
this-
went back up to the upper level and gathered some wood, you could probably make a small, campfire type thing.
I'll
I'll
go
do
do
it.
that. I'll go help gather firewood.
Yeah, I'll come and help.
I'm keeping
Oh,
watch.
okay.
to make sure
It
nothing
only takes
sneaks
one
up
person.
on us.
Sorry about that, guys. Who would have expected this line to be so sturdy?
I'm
It's
surprised
not
you're still
sturdy,
alive.
It's the
It just managed to hit you right, just right. Maybe you were a little bit off balance when it started. Who knows?
If we are, so to speak, resting, would I have time to get spells back in those 8 hours?
Yes. So you
So I
probably
will
want to.
cast another one on him.
Yeah.
Oh, so I get
I
my
think
magic
Braxon
missile
will
too.
stay on guard.
I will cast this. We haven't rested yet, but well, that's how much you'll get him back if he doesn't resist.
And he did not.
Braxon's going to
So
stay
you got 4 more hit points.
Yeah.
guard.
It's only a 10% chance of him actually resisting it.
Yeah,
Well,
but still, it's 8 hours before I can cast another one.
And he resisted once before.
Was that in combat? I can't remember.
I think it was in combat. I think it was in combat.
No, because I failed one. I failed a touch one, and I failed a resist one after, so I was like useless. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't remember then. All right, so Higgimus gets 4 more hit points. Looks like he stepped away. Yes, Leva, you get your magic missile back as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can rememorize that.
Is everyone going down a food ration or?
Yes, if you have any food rations on you, go ahead and eat that.
Yeah, I do.
Urgoth pulls out some dwarvish hard bread. Offers it some to you.
Hard bread.
Offers some
What
of it
is
to
that?
you. It's like rock,
Is that hardtack?
basically.
Awesome.
But it's
Alright,
dwarven,
rations.
so it's got to be
Back.
different.
4 hit points.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like dwarven holy water's alcohol.
His hard bread has alcohol baked into it.
Alright. I've used one of my rations.
Probably. He's a dwarf.
Does everyone have food?
I hope
Yep.
so.
Yeah, I've got like 7 days worth of food.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got
so-
6
I
left.
have,
Go ahead and
I
mark
have
off.
20.
Go ahead and mark
Braxon's
off.
Oh,
got 2 pounds of dried meat.
Yeah, just go ahead and mark off basically a day's worth of food.
How much dried meat is a day's worth?
I can just give you one of my rations, and we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I thought you were getting the dried meat for Ragik.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was. I didn't bring any food for me.
Then I'll give you one of my rations, and
Yeah,
I'll
I've
have
got food
5
as
left.
well, if you need.
Okay, then Braxon will
He-
give some of the dried meat to Ragik.
He's beating the fresh
Ragak
meat
needs
still.
to eat that. He needs to eat that fresh meat first. I'm sorry.
He is
All
eating
right,
that
if
fresh
he's
meat.
still got
He
some.
He's eating the fresh meat.
yeah.
Okay. He'll give me the dried meat until he finishes off the fresh. That's gonna stink after a bit.
Okay.
It means we have less to carry if we give him dried meat.
If you say anything about it starting to stink, he looks at you quite strangely.
He doesn't care about the smell.
Is he a sapful? Would you call it that you can eat dead? Well,
He was already eating rats.
Necrophage.
So,
is the term we're
Ragok,
looking for.
you don't have the notion that meat goes bad?
It just doesn't
I-
taste as good.
I try and explain to him that for us, meat goes bad after a while.
no,
That just
Okay.
means it
poisonous
doesn't
to
taste
us.
as good.
It can make you sick. Well, I
Just
guess
make
it
him
might
sick.
not make him sick, yeah, but
He's probably got a digestive system that can cope with it.
He probably thinks it's more tasty. when
His
the-
appendix
when the
still
maggots come
works.
out.
No, he specifically said that the longer it is without being cooked, it just isn't as tasty.
Okay.
mm,
I'm just gonna go back to eating my ration.
yeah, I'm gonna keep first watch and then somebody else can do second watch and such.
You guys
Oh.
have water, right?
Okay.
I've got like
Braxon
2
will do
water
second
skins.
watch then.
Yeah, the casters need to rest apart from Xanfyr.
I didn't guess anything.
Water is something I didn't put on my.
I've got a water skin, but I didn't state what's in it.
I've got 2 water skins, and they're filled with water.
Does water have a cost?
No.
So can I
No,
just
you
say I
just-
had water in it?
And,
How many uses do you get out of it?
A
One day.
A day. Yeah, a water skin will last you a day.
So
normal-
I got
normal
2/3 left.
Not
It's fine. How
Yeah,
many
a
watches were you
few.
setting? 2? You know, like 2
No,
4 hours?
3.
3 of roughly 2.5 hours.
Well, who can keep watch? I can keep watch.
Braxon was going to keep watch the whole time, but if you're going to split it into 2, that's great.
You'd be.
Braxon can keep watch.
Well, I mean, most of you aren't actually tired. I mean, you
Well,
woke
yeah,
up and
that's
came
the-
down here, and you haven't been down here all that long in the first place.
Xanfyr's gonna keep watch. I mean, he didn't use any spells today, so he has no reason to go to sleep.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well,
Okay.
it's not really sleep; it's studying. But
Other than the normal, insect and rodent life and stuff around here, it seems like the fire that you made is keeping most of the creatures away. However, near the end of the 8-hour period, you do hear some scuttling sounds that are not the crickets.
Hmm.
I'm gonna quickly get up and
I-
see if I can
I
see
look
into the darkness
right-
with my infravision.
I look
Doesn't
at
seem to be a blob at all.
Ragar or Ragath.
Doesn't seem to be a
He
blob.
wouldn't-
There's something coming and it ain't us.
Yeah, Xanfyr's gonna quickly get up and peer into the darkness with infravision to see if he can see what's coming up.
The fire is preventing that.
Yep.
Oh, so I can't just take a couple steps forward, see what's going on, then run back?
You can if you want.
I
That's my
wouldn't
plan.
suggest it because you're a wizard.
Because I plan to run back and tell everybody, oh god, there's crazy shit.
well, if you get caught by surprise, if they're hiding in shadows or someone.
How close are
Yeah.
those scuttling sounds?
Well, I'll only be a step or two away from the cleric.
How
Well,
close
no,
are the scuttling
It's no
sounds?
good if you're dead.
So the campfire puts out about 30 feet of light.
I will, I would be keeping watch at the edge of the campfire, so I could be actually out of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
that
don't know
works
what
better.
watch we're on though.
Yeah, actually, we need to discuss that. Who's on what watch? Who's asleep right now?
Well, we're not really sleeping; we're just resting. But
Yeah, no one needed to
I,
sleep.
I said I was taking first watch, so
If you took first watch, that means Braxon saw this noise. And I'd already said that Braxon was going to go to this corner.
How long do I need to sleep until I get my missile back?
4
It's
hours.
already- it's a-
So I can take a watch after 4 hours.
we already got it. Braxton was on watch. Let's just stick with that.
We don't need a second watch. It was 4 hours would have been fine for a watch.
Okay. Then Braxon is one that hears the scuttling sound.
Yeah, and Braxon calls people and says, there's something coming.
Okay, I get my bow out and aim it. Go down to where Braxton is. Actually, you know what? I'll get my swords out and
Okay.
Well, you can shoot out first, then draw melee.
then I'll ask Ragath if he recognized the sound. Lava to ask Ragath.
Yes, Ragak is he's been roused as well, and he looks in your direction and says, "More meat."
Does he get excited by this? Is he salivating?
No, it's not good meat. It's just meat. But he does follow that up with, "This one can sting, though."
Oops.
Poison.
And at that moment, a 1.5 foot long centipede rounds the corner, coming to investigate what it sees and smells, or what it smelled and heard down this area.
I'm gonna cast magic missile at it.
I climb up Higgimus' back and say, "Help me!"
Higgimus is
Asleep.
resting now. Let him rest.
I'm gonna throw a magic
off
missile
me,
at it
mage.
as he comes towards us.
Really?
I'm gonna
Right.
shoot my bow at it.
I'm
You
shooting my
want me
bow
to
at it.
roll casting time for
Xanfyr,
that?
you're still over here. I moved up. Actually, wait. I have my swords out. so
Actually, are
I'm
we-
gonna-
If I can at least see it, I can still cast magic missile at it.
All right. I'm making
and
the
Braxton
executive
went-
decision since everyone is trying to get involved in this. Only Braxon has the opportunity to do anything right now. Everyone else will go the
Okay.
next round.
Fine.
Okay, Braxon is going to put his lantern down. And he's already called everyone to get moving up because something's coming. And he's going to advance towards it to slow it down, to give everyone else more time to move up.
Okay.
interrupt, Braxon? Would you need your lantern because we had a fire? Would you even have your lantern in your hands?
Yeah, it wouldn't
Well,
be lit.
where is the fire? Because Braxton's standing here, and
Oops.
if fire is there, then Braxton's down that corridor, and you need a lantern.
Fire's back down here.
Yeah.
so
About
Braxton's
halfway down the
putting his-
corridor.
Braxton's leaving his lantern there, which will allow him to see along this corridor, and then he'll be able to see to there, and he's not going to go past that corner. He's just going to stop the thing advancing.
Okay, are you gonna attack it?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative.
Initiative. Right, where's my person thing? Come on.
Hopefully this is the damn last layer.
Excuse me while I scroll up and down the character sheet looking for my initiative button. There we go.
Okay, well it makes it gets to go first. It got a 5. I'm not gonna put it on the tracker because unless this goes horribly for you, I don't anticipate that this is going to be a problem. All right, it lunges at you. Its pincers, it's I guess they have no, they don't have pincers. They have mandibles or whatever.
Mandibles.
Yeah, mandibles. Its mandibles clacking at you, but you manage to just sidestep it
Shield.
and go ahead and roll your attack roll.
That's probably a miss.
That is a miss. Okay, so now everyone else can get involved, and I will roll initiative. However, Higgimus is still resting. This
Yep, I'm
corridor
sleeping.
is only 5 feet wide, so only 2 people can get in melee combat with it. And it's very small, so missile attacks are... No, not 2. 3 people can get into melee combat. Missile attacks will have a chance to hit other people.
Well, we got free fighters. Let the free fighters deal with it.
When you say missile attacks, you mean actually not magic missiles.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm talking slings and bows.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Does that Lafdul actually ask? Does that count as interrupted rest?
No.
For us?
If Higgimus stays rested and you're able to take care of this, it's fine. You've already spent the time you need to recover your spell.
Okay.
And no one else was really doing anything anyway, so...
Okay,
I've
slow
been
down.
repairing the lantern.
Your magic missiling?
Yeah, but wait, I didn't select myself. There's another one coming now.
Well, you can
I should have taken
can
the first
edit
one.
You can edit it.
well,
Right.
she just re-rolled, so...
Yeah. Oh well. Too late now.
I said I should have. But should have, it's too late.
Urgoth will stay back in case, since he can't get involved. Yeldin, Braxon, and Ragek will engage. The centipede is going at 3.
Let me see. I got my longsword 20 offhand, so it has a +2. I have a +1 as an elf, and then I have a back minus.
And Ragek is going very slowly. Alright, so Urgoth will stay
U-turn,
back.
right?
Xanfyr, are you staying back?
Actually, I'm gonna join in, going to try to cast magic missile at the thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll your initiative.
Crap, I didn't select the token.
That's okay. You can edit it or re-roll.
I'm gonna stick with the 5.
Okay. All right. The centipede gets to go first. It is going to attempt to attack Braxon again. And Braxon, you manage to sidestep it as it lunges at your foot again. All right, Xanfyr.
1d4. Hey.
1d4 plus 1, yeah. Oh, I didn't see it in the chat. I was waiting for it to roll. Okay, wait, no. That's your initiative. Xanfyr. Roll your damage for magic missile. Okay. I guess he is holding his action. Yeldin, go ahead and make your attack.
First one missed. Second one hit, I think.
Yep, that is a hit.
Is this a large creature?
No, it is a tiny creature. It is 1.5 feet long.
That's how big they are normally.
Well, some of them.
Okay, so it's still
Standard
tiny,
damage.
so I still do only 1d8. Ugh. 1d8. 2 damage.
All right. You slice it in half. It is
It's
Wow.
like a tiny creature.
Well, that was
It's like-
fast.
I was like, the mage is using magic missile on such a tiny little creature.
And that's why I was actually very happy when Xanfyr didn't respond to me prodding him.
Sorry, my mother called me away.
That's fine. That worked out better for you because you didn't expend a magic missile on something that had 2 hit points.
Yeah.
I would have laughed. I actually would have laughed if I already got 1 hit.
That's why that's also why I had I wasn't going to put it in the turn tracker initially when Braxon was going after it.
Oh my god.
They're not that tough.
These things.
I thought that the Semphy would at least be some kind of challenge.
They can be. I just got a bad roll on the number that it showed up.
Oh wow.
Does
You
Racket
rolled
want to
badly
eat
for
it?
its hit points is basically what happened.
No, Ragek doesn't want to eat it. He's got fresh meat.
Well, next time I will be more here.
Well, that's okay. I mean, if you're dealing with a centipede that has 2 hit points, that's okay if you're not here.
I have a question. Regarding these creatures that we're killing, does Yeldin have a better chance of tracking or identifying his tracks now?
It's an insect.
He is now able. I mean, now that he knows that there are giant centipedes down here, he is now aware that they match up with some of the tracks that he was seeing.
Yeah, so it's narrowing them down, basically.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the tracks I saw earlier, the strange ones, was the blob.
Yeah, that's
Xanfyr's
a
gonna drop
good
his
guess.
arms after he sees Yeldin just slice this thing in half, and is like, "Huh? Well, that was a big bunch of nothing."
Well, if we stick the centipede on the fire, we could all have centipede drumsticks.
God no!
If you can find yeah.
Drumstick fingers or something, whatever its legs are.
That is disgusting, and I hate you for bringing up that idea.
I don't think
Ragek
elves
picks
would
up on-
particularly want to eat it anyway.
Ragek picks up
I got
on the joking suggestion that Braxon makes, and says to Leva, "Why would anyone want to eat that when you have fresh meat? Good
I
meat."
passed the question on, and
It was
but
not-
I tell Raguk that there are people around who actually prefer cooked insects to normal meat.
You see Xanfyr physically gag, visibly.
Ragek, Leva, you hear Ragek mutter under his breath, "Barbarians."
All I'm gonna say about that is my character be like, look at it. It's probably edible, but I wouldn't eat it because I have other food right now.
What do you think of Higgimus, who doesn't eat meat at all?
He is not aware that Higgimus doesn't eat meat right now.
Ah.
You can certainly ask him.
Can I just kind of smash this thing with my quarterstaff to make sure that nobody tries to eat this damn thing?
People might like centipede mush.
I don't care.
There's nothing wrong with fried centipede.
Shut up.
It's true.
It's a great source of protein, just to
If
let you
anybody has a
know.
flask of acid, I'll pour it on this thing too.
Higgimus says, "Be quiet. You guys are making too much noise."
Well, it was the tail end of the rest period anyway, so we can certainly just basically move on here.
Do I get more hit points back? Since
No
for 8
more.
hours.
No. You need a full day's rest to get more from actual resting.
Okay.
But everyone has their spells back, and you're not too bad off.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, another blob gets a critical hit on you again.
Shut up.
If that happens, we may just leave him there.
So yeah, actually, when Higgimus wakes up, you'll be like, "Oh my god, what hit me?
A blob.
A blob?"
Yes,
Yes,
this
an
little
orange
squishy
blob.
thing just smacked you across the room. It was hilarious.
It was
You
like
guys-
I've heard a few things about called oozes and puddings back on Faerun, but never ran into them myself.
I didn't think such a tiny thing would be able to launch a hippo half across a room.
Oh, it wasn't tiny. I mean, it was smaller than
It was a
Higgimus,
medium-sized-
but
It was a medium-sized creature.
yeah. I mean,
Still, I didn't think something that squishy would be able to knock a hippo across a room.
Just be thankful it wasn't large when it was being hit by slashing attacks.
True.
I wonder if Higgimus has a slight case of amnesia because he doesn't remember the blob turning up. I mean, it turned up before he was hit.
But I
Do you
mean,
think
like
maybe
it dropped
knocked his
down,
brains
just hit me.
around?
It's just like
You got-
dropped down, hit me. So
yeah, basically.
Maybe he has a concussion.
Yeah, maybe. You
He'll
should
be
go and
more-
rest a bit longer, Higgimus.
Oh God, we don't have time for this.
I don't feel nauseous or anything.
Rogik says, "Are you done with your rest?" You can see
I
that
think
he's
so.
he's
Keen.
somewhat disappointed and disgusted by the turn of events.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
feel
just
as,
messing with the guy.
I pass Raguk's comment on and ask whether we're ready to leave.
I'm perfectly ready. I didn't even need the rest.
Yeah, we'll go.
All right, where did you
Put my
guys want
sword
to
away
go back
and draw my
to
bow.
and start
Probably
looking
back
again?
to where
I thi-
the blob
we should-
smacked around the hippo.
I would
I
go
think-
back up here
yeah.
and just keep going forward, because that's the direction we need to go, right?
Well, yes, but we should have a look around here because after all, we went in here to have a look, and just because there was a blob in here doesn't mean that we shouldn't check it out.
That's what I said. We should head back to where the blob was so we can
Yeah.
see what was there.
Yes, exactly. I agree.
Rogik will tell you that there are multiple ways to get through these ruins.
Then perfect. We can probably find our way back to that other spot later. Let's continue.
All right, well, keep going.
Okay. You get back into
Blob room.
the blob room. Yes. You can see this spot you could probably look through, but no one could really squeeze through. It's a little bit too tight. The smallest members of the party could get through there, and of course, this appears to have once been a doorway that is, been heavily damaged.
Who is
Does
the
the blob
smallest
leave anything
member of our party?
I think Lafdul might be the smallest.
I think the smallest might be the dwarf.
No, he's Garth.
Yeah, he's short, but
Wide.
dwarves are broad.
I'm worried that
I am 5
Lafdul and Leva are probably the smallest.
What's that? 4 feet 5?
5'5".
I'm 5'11".
Oh. I thought you were
Yeah, it's not
a
your
lot shorter
height.
than that.
It's not your height. It's how skinny you are.
Yeah, but height plays
Yeah.
into it too. I actually thought. Oh.
I'm normal for an elf.
I'm
Yeah.
like 5'6".
I'm a little shorter for an elf, I guess. I don't
My
know.
character is like 5'6", and he's a human.
Yeah, Lafdul, you're
half
actually
elf.
tall for an elf.
Yeah, I'm a half
You're
elf.
all small.
So
So-
actually, my
so
character
Leva,
might be one of the
I
shorter
go and
guys here.
I go and have a quick look into in this corner here.
Okay. Are you going to try to use just your infravision?
We have 2 lanterns. You may as well take one of them.
Can I borrow one? Which one is the light
take-
one?
Take my bullseye one.
Okay,
Bullseye's for directional.
so I take the bullseye one and walk in there.
It's
Well,
like a flashlight.
Walk.
Crawl.
crawl in there.
You can squeeze in. You might be able to squeeze through there.
I'm gonna have a look around the other side here.
For now, you can basically see.
Would Xanfyr be able to fit? He's like 5'6".
I've got my reduce self
Oh.
spell, but I don't know how much that reduces me on level 1. It's only like 10%.
So I turn around and I call to the others that I can see into a room.
I'm
Why
gonna
don't
just
we
go through. I'm just gonna go this way.
Okay.
Why don't we go
completely through?
Goal.
I'm not
See if
gonna.
there's a way
I'm
to
not
go
gonna.
later.
I'm not gonna squeeze into that room myself on my own. I think the party should at least to a point stay together.
The mage is going to perform a stealth missile from under the rubble. They'll never see it coming.
Okay.
They never would see it coming.
I can learn from other people's experiences. I have no intent of meeting spider webs.
Oh,
Alright.
ha ha!
Yeldin,
blobs.
you can see, since you're going to look down that way. You can see this way, and since you're looking specifically in the other direction, you can see just a little bit that way. So you can see that this room opens up onto what appears to be a corridor, and you can see that there are a couple, holes here.
Oh, that might lead to where
Yeah, I'm looking
Levin's
at it.
going.
I found a bigger hole where level went, and that goes to the same place that level went.
Also,
Tell him.
is there anything in those rooms except the soot-covered areas? Do we see anything like boxes or anything?
You're seeing in these rooms some charred and broken bits of wood that may have been pieces of furniture, may have been boxes, crates, anything of that, things of that nature. You're seeing things that were probably once bits of stone furniture, but the conflagration appears to have heavily damaged them, perhaps, caused them to break and crack. If you want Urgoth to look at some of the damage that you're seeing more closely, he can certainly do that.
That might be an idea, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he do you want him to say check out this stuff here and this stuff right here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Braxon to go through with him.
Would you mind checking out those rubble, bits of rubble, just in case something is hidden in there?
Okay. While he's doing that,
Braxton's going to advance to there and have a look at the ceiling and down the corridors.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk with Braxon so he has a little bit of magical backup if he needs it.
All right, Braxon, you've got
I'm
your
too,
hooded
so-
lantern, so you can see
Okay.
about there. And Urgoth investigates the rubble, and he says, this is quite interesting. In addition to the fire damage, it appears that beforehand there was some, I can see what looks like some weapon strikes, perhaps some makeshift battering ram type things to bash in doors. Some damage from some sort of large heavy weaponry. It's hard to tell exactly what. It's quite strange. It looks like there was probably a battle here before the flames took it all.
Looks like it probably would have been a pretty large scale one.
Probably what happened to the dwarves who originally built this place.
And no, the blob did not drop anything. Blobs generally do not drop anything.
I was thinking, could the
Oh, it dropped an
apocryphy
arrow,
sound-
but that was an arrow already put into it.
Yeah.
Isn't it used
Which
in
amazingly
alchemy?
did not get cut from the 2 slashing attacks.
Well, they hit other parts of the blob.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to take a look at next?
Keep going forward.
Head up
Sounds
that
like
way?
a plan.
See if we can hook up back this way.
I'm going to keep a watch at the wall. I'm going to look around at the walls and other passages while we walk forward. Looking very fascinated by this area we're in.
Braxon's going to move up with anyone who's searching the area to stop them getting attacked, and he's going to be looking at the ceilings and stuff.
Is this
Why
a
are you highlighting that?
proper door?
Yes, that's a gap in the wall.
Okay.
No one's gone down that way, so you can't tell how deep it goes. But it does fit the general description. I mean, the general doorway design of the other stuff.
So is everyone going this way?
Yes.
Okay. Up at that corner, you are able to see that. And you can see inside some of these rooms. As you passed by here, you were able to see inside here.
Oh, we forgot. When I turn around and go back into the room, I pass on the I give back the lantern I used.
Thank you.
Okay.
When I see that there's a room in here, I'll stick my head in and have a look around. Make sure it's clear with swords out.
Okay. You see, as you enter that room, that it appears that the roof of that room has collapsed. There might be something further up in the wall. However,
Oh dear.
as you step through that doorway, your legs come in contact with some sort of cord across the
I know
doorway.
what's coming up next.
Damn it, Lafdul.
It's not me.
People are too keen on going ahead, so I'm not going to say anything.
Who is first?
Yeldin was saying that he was looking in that room.
Checking
Okay.
this room here.
To be honest, it would take way too long for Lafdul to check everything.
Yeah.
And I
Is
did
it going to
just-
be another?
And I
gonna be
did
another
just
swarm
roll
of
to
acid
see
rats.
if he noticed it, and he did not. So
Okay.
FYI. Now, Yeldin, your leg comes
Yeah.
in contact with this, and as you feel the tension in it, you immediately jerk back, and your leg is stuck to this line of some sort.
Another
Spider
spider.
web.
Spider.
I immediately cut the web on either side of me with my sword.
All right, you swing your blade at the cord, and it just kind of slides right off of it. As you're doing that, you suddenly feel a strong tug, and you are pulled into the room.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Did you warn us? Did you shout that?
No,
yeah,
he
I
didn't say
did call
anything.
Spiderweb. I said spiderweb because I got
Okay.
hit.
True. And then he tried to slice at it, and now he's gone.
So you're being pulled into the room, and like I said, this room is
Can
apparently
Braxon grab him?
has you were a little bit too far away. If you want to run up and try to grab him, go ahead
Dexterity?
and give me a dexterity
It's
check
not
and
gonna
a
be
strength
big-
check.
Sorry, that was dexterity and what?
Strength.
Strength.
Okay.
Right, what's my dex?
Braxton had a pretty good dex, I think. So
No. Dex check.
I think he had the same as me, 18.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't know. He's got 15 dex.
Still would be a pass.
Yeah, so you've passed the dex check. You're able to get up to him just fine. Hearing him.
Strength check. I got to beat 16.
Okay.
Ah,
All right, so
Yeah, but you
you're able
got a 1
to
on that.
grab onto him, and you can start trying to pull him back. Unfortunately, the power of this is much greater than you expected. Go ahead and make me another dexterity check.
If I start to see Braxon struggle, I will intervene.
Okay. All right. You don't lose your footing. You have managed to prevent Yeldin from being pulled further into the room, however. But it is a pretty great strain.
I'm gonna ask Higgimus to cut the damn freaking web.
yeah. So Braxton's going to go, help, help, pull.
I tell him, cut the damn web, as I'm trying to hack at it with my sword. It's not working.
I can come in with some wire cutters,
Do you
which
think
might work.
maybe it's a magical web?
I am going. Well, I know what it is, but Higgimus doesn't. I'm going to try to pull. Seeing
Pulling
Braxton
back
struggle
on my
there, I'm going to try to pull Yeldin as well.
Okay.
I'm like, no, cut the damn fucking web that's holding me.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
That
He
wouldn't be the
doesn't
first.
need to. He has a 20. He succeeds.
You don't know what you're pulling against.
No, he could still roll a 20 and fail. Because 20 is
Okay.
auto fail.
Is it?
Yes.
All right. You get in there and you grab hold of Yeldin and you give a good solid yank, which means that I need to make a dex check for the thing that's pulling.
Does Yeldon's legs become dislocated or something?
I want to pull
We're
whatever.
probably all
this
going to
thing-
go. We'll all go flying backwards with it on top of us.
It turns out that the thing you pulled down is a fire giant.
The thing
what
that
I want to
you're-
do is I want to pull it and keep pulling it and watch the look of surprise on the thing's face.
All right. Unfortunately, the thing that you're pulling against seems to have gotten a pretty good position, and it is not budging. So you're not able to actually move Yeldin away from it, nor are
If
you
I
able to
move
loosen
in-
him from the grip of this thing.
If Xanfyr moves in, would he be able to get at least a decent visual on the thing that's pulling?
Maybe.
Because if I
Well,
can
he
do that, I want to try to cast Magic Missile at the thing and disrupt it.
Okay. You would probably not be able to get around them in the doorway there, though.
I don't need to get around them. I just need to be able to get a visual of the thing.
Right. Well, they're basically all here in the doorway,
You have to climb over them, climb over the rope.
or go
Or
through this
whatever.
area.
Fine. I'll go through the southern area,
I wouldn't do
hoping for
that.
the best.
Nah, don't do that.
Or
Don't go
I'll
on your
climb
own.
I'll climb over the big hippo's shoulder and take a look in.
I
Let him
will
go.
try.
Let him go through the southern area if he wants to.
I'll
It's
climb
cool.
over them. It's gonna be easier and safer, I
What
think.
do you mean safer? It's
Can I get my wire cutters out and attempt to cut this?
You can.
Because I would
I mean,
like to try that.
Yeldin is half.
That's a great
half
idea.
Anyway, isn't it?
I've been
I mean-
trying to cut it with my sword the entire time.
Yeldin.
You guys keep yelling at me that hey, going the way that I wanted it to, it's gonna get me killed, so I'm gonna go the other way.
All right, Leva, you were saying?
Yeldin is half elven anyway, isn't it?
He's elven.
So he can he should be able, if anyone he should be able to see what's on the other end.
There's light. I mean, there's light from the lanterns, but it's pulling into a, essentially a darkened room now.
Right here.
So no, they can't exactly see what's going on.
Okay.
Can I
But
do what I want
climbing
to do?
over them and going in front of them doesn't help anyway, and doesn't help in any way, does it?
Maybe.
I would be able to see what's on the other side of them and possibly get a visual on what's pulling them.
Just let him do what he wants to.
If we can't see
Okay.
it, you can't see it.
Okay.
Let him do what he wants.
Higgimus, Braxon, and Yeldin, do you mind if he climbs over you? Are you going to stop
No.
him?
No.
No, because I'm
Okay.
busy trying to hack the damn strand off with my sword.
Okay. You're able to climb over them quite easily, Xanfyr, and you can see that the back wall here has actually collapsed. There's the rooms are covered in rubble. I'm going to reveal a little bit more. Essentially, all of this is revealed. The walls here in the center have collapsed. And it forms a gap into the ceiling. There is something definitely up there, and the wire is basically, going up there. You can't see exactly what it is, even with infravision because of the light from the lanterns and everything like that.
The wire's
the
coming
deep
from the
shadows.
ceiling.
But he can see it, so he can shoot it with.
And you hear something whiz right by your head, Xanfyr.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna quickly duck down and cuss violently.
Okay.
Do I see what shot the arrow at me or whatever?
No, but ducking down and looking up, you see another cord or wire. It is glistening. And as you watch it, it dislodges from the wall and zips back up into the darkness.
Oh, so a wire tried to kill me.
Well, you offered yourself. You went up there and you offered yourself. Don't be surprised if you get hit.
Do I think that casting magic missile on the wire would break it?
That'd be a spellcraft check, I think.
I'm gonna say that you can't actually target the wire itself.
That's lame.
For all you know, magic missile can only target creatures, and you can't
Aim it.
well that and you can't target a part of a creature. You can't target an arm, or you can't target a weapon. So whether it's a part of a creature or a weapon of some sort, you can't target it.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell her that something in the ceiling up a hole is trying to attack us with wires.
There's probably a second one. Is what happened.
Something like that.
All right, so Ragek, hearing all of this, he shoulders into the mess, and he brings his sword down on the wire, and it slices right through it. So,
One magic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeldin, Braxon, and Higgimus, you suddenly go basically, rolling back onto your rears.
Thank you. Frickin' finally. I was saying cut the damn thing.
Just trying to save you. Next time I'll just let it eat you. Whatever it is.
I was saying no. I was trying to say cut the damn cord or wire, whatever that was. It was not a frickin' spider web.
Yeah, we was trying to stop it. dragging you into a trap.
They probably need some
Yeah,
kind of
it-
magical weapon to do so. Considering your weapons weren't doing anything to it.
Lafdul's gonna look around the room while they're arguing.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of that room. Let's just leave
Yeah, so you're in the
process
doorway.
alone.
Ragik is pulling back. You hear the sound of another wire zipping out and hitting the wall near you.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly back away now.
Who has
Braxton's
the
gonna-
Who has the dagger? Who has the magic dagger?
I thought we gave that to Yeldin or Lafdul.
Lafdul has it.
It's not magical per se, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's a dagger of quickness that counts.
Is it?
It's magical.
It can hit
Braxton's
through
gonna
magic.
get up.
Resistance.
Braxton's gonna get up
gonna
off the
go
floor
fuck-
and get out the doorway.
Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of there and sit up by the doorway to see if it comes out.
All right, where's
Like,
everyone
set
going?
Set up around the corner. I'm gonna be like standing right here to see if it comes out after us. And if it stays in there, we'll leave it the fuck alone.
All right, Lafdul, you were saying that you were looking around the room. Is that still the case? Is that what you're going to do?
Well, if I'm seeing everyone, I'm looking as people were talking, then I'm going to back off, seeing everyone else back off.
Okay.
I turn around to Xanfyr and ask him whether he's actually suicidal, whether he feels suicidal.
Auld, I'm okay to go on, but you're at 7:15. I don't know if you want to take a break.
Oh,
and split
right.
The video up.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was crossing my mind.
All right. Yes, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and take our break. And this will give you guys some free time to think and talk about what you guys want to
I'm
do.
going to grab a coffee.
I'm not suicidal. I just thought there was something I'd be able to do to help.
Well, it looks to me like you have a death wish. So just tell me
I don't
if
have a
you
death wish. You guys are just slow and take forever to do things.
All right.
Just tell-
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm
guys.
gonna be right
Come on,
back.
Hold on.
I'm
Hold
on,
I'm going
hold on.
AFK.
I
Just
haven't
tell me.
gone to the intermission part yet, so
Okay.
just let that
So
go,
just
and
tell
then you
me
guys
if
can
you
talk
have a
about that.
death wish. Just tell me if you have a death wish and are suicidal, and I'll change my I change my reactions to you in that case.
We'll be right back, everyone.